Let's go back to chapter 8 in Ecclesiastes. This is Solomon's report back to humanity of what he learned with the wisdom that God gave him. One of the ways you can look at it is it's progressive. So it starts early in his life, and it progresses to the end of his life, and so the things that he learns later on are going to be different in quality and character than the things that he learned early. And I'll pick it up in 14. There is a vanity that takes place on earth, that there are righteous people to whom it happens according to the deeds of the wicked, and there are wicked to whom it happens according to the deeds of the righteous. Which is to say, it sometimes appears that God's justice is not in operation in the world. What happens to Job? You all have read Job, and you realize that his friends, at least the first three of them that have come to comfort him, are of the opinion that the only reason Job is undergoing this kind of stuff is because he must have sinned, because they believe that God is just. And it's the whole point of the first two-thirds of the book of Job. And what Solomon is saying here is, oh, well, sometimes the righteous get smote and the wicked get away with it. I said that this is also vanity, and I commend joy. For man has no good thing under the sun but to eat, drink, and be joyful, for this will go with him in his toil through the days of his life that God has given him under the sun. So what it's saying there is your horizon of the things that you understand is going to be limited, because you are not able to see into the overhead. In fact, the book of Job is sort of unique in that it parts the curtain, if you will, and we see this conversation that takes place in heaven between Satan and God. Job is not privy to that conversation. All Job knows is his life has just turned to crap, and he has no idea why. The reader of the book knows why, because we have this glimpse into heaven. And what Solomon is saying here is you're going to see things like what happened in the book of Job and understand that you're not going to be given a glimpse into the conversations that are happening in heaven, so you're not going to understand a lot of this stuff. And the best thing for you to do is just go through life being joyful and doing the things that are given for you to do, rather than vexing yourself because sometimes the righteous perish and sometimes the wicked prosper. Please consider becoming a sponsor. You can sponsor us for as little as $1 a month. Please visit crimsonthread.com/purpose for an explanation of what we're doing and perhaps to become a sponsor. Thank you.